The importance of good nutrition for a healthy liver. There is a condition that is an accumulation of fat cells in the liver which is known as steatosis, commonly referred to as fatty liver. This condition is present in alcoholics and non-alcoholics, and if not properly treated, can lead to a type of cancer of the liver known as hepatocellular carcinoma, which can be found in approximately 10 to 24% of the public. In fact, as much as 10% of patients with fatty liver will develop the disease. Fatty liver can be diagnosed with a simple blood test and is often discovered during screening for other conditions. There are a number of possible causes of fatty liver, including improper transfer of fat from one part of the body to another, increased extraction of fat going from the intestine to the liver, slowing of the process of the liver breaking down fat and removing it from the body, sometimes occurs during pregnancy, high doses of tetracycline, valproic acid toxicity. Risk factors for fatty liver. There are a number of risk factors for fatty liver, some of which can be avoided, such as obesity and starvation. Other risk factors for fatty liver include irritable bowel syndrome, hepatitis C, diabetes, poisons, corticosteroids, Cushing's syndrome, and hyperlipidemia, which is caused by high levels of fat in the blood. Fatty liver is actually one of the most common causes of isolated liver enzymes, and in order to properly diagnose fatty liver, a liver biopsy must be performed. A healthy, well-balanced diet is essential. A healthy diet is essential to combat fatty liver because the liver, which is the second heaviest organ in the body next to the skin, distributes nutrients from food to our bodies, deciding which are toxic and which are not, which nutrients to use as energy and which should be stored as fat. The liver works pretty much as hard as the heart does, and the poorer the diet, the harder the liver must work to ensure that the proper nutrients are getting to the proper places. When the liver works this hard, it can become overstressed, which can lead to fatty liver. There are 3 essential nutrients that the body depends on to remain strong and healthy: carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Carbohydrates. The body gets its energy mainly from carbohydrates, and contrary to popular belief, we do need at least 50% of our diets to consist of carbohydrates. Even though most of the body can use other nutrients for energy, the only one that the brain is able to use is carbohydrates, which can either be simple or complex. Simple carbohydrates are the ones that you want to avoid, or at least have in small amounts. These are more easily digested. Therefore, they cause significant spikes in blood glucose levels. The best carbohydrates to have in a healthy diet are complex carbohydrates, which can be found in whole grain foods such as whole grain bread and crackers. Fats. Fatty liver is not a condition that is typically caused by having too much fat in a diet. Fats are necessary for survival, and it is important to include the right fats in a well-balanced diet. Too much fat in the diet can lead to obesity, which is a definite risk factor for fatty liver. But if you are considering going on a low-fat diet, remember that being underweight is also a risk factor. This is why it is important for your diet to be well-balanced, with all of the proper amounts of the macronutrients that the body needs. Excellent dietary sources of fat include fatty fish such as salmon, olives and olive oil, and nuts. Proteins. This is a macronutrient that the body needs in order to survive. Protein plays a vital role in tissue and muscle growth, recovery, and regeneration, and affects every cell in the body. There are 2 dietary sources of protein, plants and animals, with animal and soy being the best sources, providing all 22 essential and non-essential amino acids. According to the American Heart Association, most diets should be around 35% protein. In addition to being necessary, protein helps dieters as it makes one feel fuller than other nutrients, thereby resulting in eating less. Types of protein supplements. There are a number of terrific protein supplements available that will give you the protein, along with many other important vitamins and nutrients, that you need for energy and good health. Some of the more popular types of protein supplements include protein powders. These are available unflavored, and can be added to most of your favorite recipes. They are also available in a number of delicious flavors and can be used to make great tasting shakes, smoothies, and slushies. Protein powders are usually made from whey, casein, soy, and rice proteins, which are all considered to be complete proteins. Liquid proteins. These can be found in delicious flavors and are often ready to drink. Many liquid proteins are made with whey or casein proteins, both milk derivatives, so those who are allergic to milk and milk products or are lactose intolerant should try soy, rice, or egg proteins instead. Read the ingredients carefully to make sure that you are getting a product that will be good for your health. If you are unsure, speak with your physician. Protein bars and snacks. There are a number of delicious protein bars and other snacks available that are ideal for mid-morning and afternoon snacks. They provide the protein you need, which will give you the energy you need to get through the day, and many are low in fat and calories, so they are great for diets. Another terrific protein supplement is ProfectR, from Protica. This little drink that is less than 3 ounces really packs a protein punch, with 25 grams of protein per serving. It is low in calories, only 100 per serving, and is also low in carbohydrates and fats. This is a great supplement for dieters who want to get their protein without the fat and calories.